AP Environmental Science video, AP Environmental Science video, AP Environmental Science video. Hey, this is Mr. Balsiger. Welcome to our first video. I wanted to solve for you question number 7 on the exam because I think it's difficult to do without a calculator, so I wanted to give you some strategies. Here it says if land is cleared at a rate of 456 hectares per week, how many acres per year are cleared? Now this is the third time we've run into the idea that we should know how many hectares there are per acre. We need to know that to solve it. So thinking about the three equalities here, the next one maybe we should commit to memory is there are about 2.5 hectares in 1 acre. And I say about because it's something like 2.47105 I think I got from Google just a minute ago. Anyways, if we wanted to solve this, we'd set it up using dimensional analysis, and we would start with our given amount, 456 hectares per week, 1 week. Now we want to end up going to how many acres per year. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to transform it to year. Now I know there are 52 weeks in 1 year. And so the reason why I put weeks on the top is because I have weeks on the bottom over here. And putting them opposite each other allows me to cancel them out. So right now we're in hectares per year, but we still want to be in acres per year. So I'm going to take, we need to translate, we need to get rid of the hectares. So I'm going to put hectares on the bottom. We know that there's 2.5 hectares in 1 acre. And what allows us just to multiply by these values is that this value that I just put in actually equals 1. Because 1 acre is the same amount as 2.5 hectares, we're essentially multiplying the given value by 1. We're not changing its value, we're just changing the units. And you'll notice that I can cancel hectares out, and then I will be left with how many acres per year, because those were the two variables that didn't cancel out. I set it up that way on purpose. If I had a calculator, I could say 456 times 52 divided by 2.5, and that would give me my answer, but I don't have a calculator brain. So to solve this, I'm going to round things. I'm going to say 456 is close enough to 500. I'm going to say 52 is close enough to 50. And what allows me to do this, if you look at your exam, the questions are really, the answers are really far apart. A is 165,000. B is 180. C is 9,500. D is 66,400. And E is 58,600. So if you think about it, these answers are pretty far apart. So let's see how estimation goes for us. Well, 500 times 50. I know that 5 times 5 is 25. And then the next thing I need to do is figure out how many zeros to put on it. Well, one strategy would be, well, you could just put all 3 zeros behind there. How did I know that? Well, 5 times 5 is 25. So therefore, 5 times 50 would be 250. So therefore, 5 times 500 would be 2,500. 50 times 500, or you could just count how many zeros there were, 1, 2, 3, and put those on the back. Now the trick is multiplying or dividing by 2.5. This is hard. If I just simply took 25, well, let's make it even simpler. What if I took 2.5 and divided by 2.5? That would be 1. If I took 25 by 2.5, that'd be 10. If I took 250 by 2.5, that's got to be 100. If 250 divided by 2.5 is 100, then 2,500 divided by 2.5 is 1,000, and then 25,000 divided by 2.5 would be 10,000. So I could use that sort of logic. I could just start with what I know. I knew that 2.5 divided by 2.5 equaled 1, and I just kept making that top number bigger. So this would equal 10,000. So this is a really close estimate, and I was lucky because this number, 2.5, the only number that's close is C. So the correct answer for that would have been C. Thanks for tuning in.